And we find ourselves at the stadium that played host to Super Bowl 52, the wondrous U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis on hand. Kickoff just moments away. Charles, quickly, keys to the game.
For me, it's coaching. Who prepared his team the best going into this one to give them the confidence to believe that they would win the game? That's who's going to come out of this one on top.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Play action now. Vick. The Vikings after it, and they get there for the sack. So much for coming out throwing as it leads to an early 2nd down and long. Throwing, Vick. And the pressure gets to it again. And go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down.
19 tight, 19 tight. Here we go. 7 tight, go.
Vick to throw it. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
And this will be taken at the 13. That one in the books as a 64-yard punt. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together.
Ready.
Got a man right side. It's Sharp. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a 1st down.
32-yard line.
Now the first carry for Adrian Peterson. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. A little gain.
10 yards.
Linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've got to hit the jackpot there.
Cunningham looking to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints 30. But forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shock the D and rip off a pretty big play. A play fake. Now Cunningham. Now he's going to step up and run. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the 1st down on a 13-yard run.
1st and 10 at the 17.
Out of the gun here, it's Cunningham. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And the Saints are going to get it back here just past the 35. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. Vick now. That's a short one here, complete to the tight end. His first catch, good for 8 and a first down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size, you can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
Dragon 60. Let's go.
On play action, Vick. Got his man, it's Parham. Look at the big fella go. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Donald Pill, 50 yards. And the Saints take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Tyler Bass on for the extra point attempt. And it's good as the Saints have a 7-0 lead. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. He's going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Minnesota. It's the Vikings in possession of the football. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Got a man. It's Randy Moss complete. It's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one.
Look, we came into this one focused on Randy Moss, and now he has our full attention with his first grab of the game.
Well, he's one of only 2 players to go a whole season averaging over 100 yards receiving and average a touchdown per game as well. That's a pretty impressive stat.
It really is, especially when you consider that every defense he faced was prepared for him and was kicking coverages in his direction.
They get 14 there. First down, Vikings.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
That's complete to Parham. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Come on. Go.
Cunningham. Here's a screen to Powell. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. So still 14 yards to go. Second down.
Gravity Lions.
Cunningham tosses quickly out wide. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
Okay,
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Ready.
Cunningham to throw. His throw complete right side to the tight end Parham. And he will have the Vikings first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5. Now Cunningham. And it's caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Oh, nice job there putting the ball right in the doorstep of the goal line. Couldn't quite get in to pay dirt, but he got awfully close. Let's see if they can cash it in over the next couple of plays.
He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. Sterling Sharp from a yard out. And the Vikings are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Point after, right down the middle. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So we'll leave it at 7 now as they kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
Here now, 2nd and 4. To throw, Vick. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That 3rd down conversion good for 23. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
70 rings, 70 rings. Here we go, here we go.
First down.
It'll be Vick once more. Now he'll tuck this and run. Over the middle, taken in by Neighbors. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Now here's Vick. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
And here he'll get it down to the 7. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Here's Vick. And he's got it. Touchdown. Harold Fannin in the final seconds of the first half. And the Saints have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Here's Bass now for the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. 4 seconds, all that remain here in this first half as the kick gets away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line.
On the jump.
A final shot before break. Cunningham. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A one-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. And now the Saints are going to take a timeout on defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Come on, come on.
They'll start with the option. And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down. Now Cunningham. Oh, he finds his running back who snuck right down the middle of the field. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Off play action, it's Cunningham. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And that's caught inside the 30. And he's going to be out of bounds here all the way down inside the 10. Oh, they hate that. Wipes out the big play.
And I know this is the NFL, so they would probably fine you for this type of a penalty. But when I was in college, you used to have to do up-downs for the number of yards that you cost a team in a big play.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Hall of Famer, Ken Houston. And he will take...
Never been so excited. It feels strong and understand more. That was hands down the worst rescue I have ever done. Shadows moving. As beach goers head home, 2 young women approach lifeguards. They're 3 dismissing. She's in there in the water. John relays his description to
Capo. Pero capo. Capo, capo.
It's one of the NFL's newest venues, but it's already earned a reputation as one of its best. This is US Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. Welcome in, everyone. Kate Scott, Brock Hewitt on the call for you for this one. And I'm sure a lot of people in attendance and watching from home, Brock, they've already got the winner made up in their mind. But I'll tell you one thing, we've got a sideline down there ready to dispel that eye test.
Well, all that talk before the game is just that. Talk. You could look at past performance. You can look at metrics. You can spin any numbers you want. But we're about ready to kick this thing off. And from there, it's anybody's game.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go. On my clock. Go.
Drive begins with a run by Johnson. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. Big gain, 14 on the play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
Let's see, Kate. Establish a run, cash in on the opening drive, and play from in front. That's the dream scenario to any contest. And runs like that gets the ball rolling.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. On the ground again with Johnson. And he'll get this through the midfield stripe and starts pushing into Vikings territory. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Man in motion, out of the slot. Throwing now, off the play action. Escapes the pocket. He's running with it. And out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. Give him 8 on that one. And the Steelers have a 1st down.
It's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a 1st down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. This is Johnson heading right. And he'll get about 4 yards as that brings up 2nd down.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get games like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Four yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Here's Johnson again. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
Opening script working gangbusters so far. 1st and 10 now at the 29.
Let's go now. Cougar 19.
Slot man motioned over. We give here to the motion man. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. He picks up 15 on the play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
Steelers 1st down. A gain of 15. 1st down.
They'll toss it to Johnson. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9.
A gain of 11 brings up 3rd and 4.
Leading 4 here on 3rd down. This is going to be the 9th play of this drive. Man in motion here.
19, 18.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure. Let the cover guys go shut it down.
4th down, pass coming. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
Drive starts with an option, right side. And he's finally out of bounds as he gets it up to midfield. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, well, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Through one quarter, neither side breaking through on the scoreboard. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. We'll be right back with more Madden Ultimate Team after this.
Oh.
Okay, ready?
We're ready now for the second quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. They've got a first to begin the frame. He takes off with it. Decided to keep it, but couldn't escape the pressure there. They catch it behind the line. Maybe the wrong read on the option there, Brock, but it kind of looked like the defense had both reads picked up pretty well there.
I'd agree with you, because the option, you're trying to option off of one defender, like a 2-on-1.
Yeah.
That time, well, the defense was all over it. Tremendous pursuit to knock him backwards.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
Here we go. Here we go.
He's dropping back to throw. Hits his running back. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
Let's go now. 6.
To the air on 3rd and long. Chased out to his right. He's going to run for it. And he goes out a little short of the 40.
Well, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those two, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Yeah, I don't care that they didn't get it. Still the right call in that situation. It's a little too very few yards. The decision-making was sound. It was the execution that let them down.
Come on, come on. Set. Cougar
They
night.
kick the running back in motion. To the air now on 1st and 10. Dropping this underneath. Johnson. He gets it forward a little to his 46. That tackle made by Blake Cashman.
On the jump.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Let it go.
From the gun, Johnson. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Working quickly here. Johnson gets it on 1st and 10. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, that is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
70, hop 70.
Takes the 2nd down snap. It's caught right side by Johnson. Well, this certainly makes the 3rd down easier. Nearly avoided it altogether. A gain of 10 right up near that marker now.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
On 3rd down, Walker escapes a defender. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
Offense there, Kate, went heavy with that 13 personnel. 1 back, 3 tight ends, and those 3 added blockers. Just the element they needed to spring that run.
1st and goal. Here's Walker. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers get some late points and the lead. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Now it's Jason Myers on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest.
Jason Myers set to kick off.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
Only half a minute to go in our half. Let's see how they begin the drive.
Ready. Ready.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Still 10 to go. Second down now from the 23.
10 at the 23-yard line.
They're throwing it. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Steelers will have a shot at least a field goal here. Maybe the end zone after that return.
I've not yet in my lifetime come across a defender who hasn't told me how great an offensive player they were back in the day. Oh, you should have seen me as a running back or wide receiver. Well, right there, that defender showed some of that background. A brilliant job of getting into the open field and setting this offense up for success.
All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
Let's go now.
They're going to try and throw it here. On the move, headed right. He's keeping it. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Jason Myers set to kick off.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Fielded at the line.
Their own 25-yard line.
Ah!
Ready, set.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line.
Get it. Ready.
It's an option right that begins this drive. And they'll pitch it out to him. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's 2nd and 14.
Come on. Ready.
Off the play fake. He'll throw. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. And that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
That is not the way they needed to come out of the locker room here to begin the 2nd half. Trailing, you got to play with a sense of urgency. You got to protect your quarterback, and they didn't either.
Ready.
3rd and long for him here. Dumped off to his running back. And he'll have it up to around the 23-yard line on the play.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down, sometimes even 4th. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness that's coming, and more importantly, to stop it.
And a surprising 4th down call does not yield a first. This doesn't get there. It's a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, Is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a 1st and goal.
Well, that is a well-designed route right there. He really made it easy to get that pass to him. Creating space, QB receiver, deliver.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Empty backfield now. Running back motions out left. From the red zone on 1st. Pass it down close. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers push their lead further to start the half. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Myers to add the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Steelers double their lead to 14. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
You're going to see the pizza deal instead. It's an insane deal, dude. $2 pizza for $4.99. Wow.